Good morning, everyone. I have this idea. It's to try and extract some worms from Jack Wormbin. That's the name of my worm bin here. And I did a video on my disappearing tea bags, and I had coffee filters all over the top, and they had disintegrated. And I really haven't done anything with Jack for quite a while, and he's got quite a bit of castings that are, I mean, those are ready. Those are ready to harvest, but they're still too wet, and there's worms just everywhere. So I have this idea, and I just hang on just a sec. I'm not sure if this is actually going to work. I'm trying to do this without the assistance of an extra hand. Um, I had a neighbor who was throwing this away. I wanted to know if I wanted it, and I said, "Yeah, sure. I bet I could use that for something for my worms." Well, it fits kind of perfectly this way. I'm not sure if if that would work. It doesn't fit the whole way down underneath, but that's fine. I guess the worms could crawl, but at least they could crawl right through here, and I could make this a whole big bait tray. Or let me put my glove down. Sorry, I'm swinging you around. Or I could move it this way, and it would go probably the whole way in there better, and then there would be access on four sides. So let me see if I can get this even out more. Okay, so I've gotten this far. The other way it was just too crammed in here. This way I can at least put some of the castings that are still a little too wet and they have worms in them on both sides. So it has four ways for the worms to come through. And the first layer I'm going to put down, I was going to put down just cardboard, shredded cardboard and everything. I thought, I have all these toilet rolls, and I think I'm going to just use those. And then next, I have several avocados, as our friend Patrick over at Vermicompost learned by doing. And I'm not even going to turn them over because I know they are full of worms. And so we'll just put those in there, let them continue, let them draw in some of their friends. What's that for? Sorry, I'm moving you back and forth. I'm doing this, holding it with my right hand, but I'm left-handed. There's 6. Here's lots of paper, a few more tea bags, stuff that's just kind of like pre-composted. Okay, now let me go get my too good to be resisted treats. Ooh, this is a good start off. This is about 4 or 5 banana peels that I just pulled out of the freezer. I'm not worried about the worms that are already in those avocado pits, avocado shells. They'll be fine. And this is all going to thaw out and break down in a few hours. The sun will be shining through the screen. So you can see it's already, I think it's almost noon. So a few hours, the sun will be shining on this, and it'll warm it up and thaw everything out. So let me just get some more amendments. Okay, so now I've just given it lots of eggshell. I have some more of those pasta that looks like Christmas trees that I've had for 15 years. And so we're going to give it those, and they will break down. This is just pasta. That's just flour, egg, and water. And so we got that. uh, I just want to make sure that I did give it enough eggshell. And we give them eggshell because they don't have teeth, and the worms don't have a stomach, so they have a crop and a gizzard. And it's real helpful if they have something that's really small particles, but that they can get in their little mouth and break things up in that fashion. So we've done that. Okay, now that's actually, it looks dry, but remember all of that is going to break down and it's really going to get a little juicy. I am going to give them some coffee grounds or coffee grinds, whichever you say it. We call them coffee grounds here. Loads and loads. So I don't want this to go anaerobic, but I do want a nice amount of teaser for them. You know, like in my house, I could walk into your house and tell you where you keep the chocolate. Yeah, that's just me. But anyway, I wanted to do that. Okay, and now, hang on one more minute. Okay, this is rainwater, and I'm just going to wet those coffee grounds down a little because they've been sitting here on the back porch for a good week, so they're pretty dry. And that will help everything break down. And then I have these coffee filters that were over everything before, and they've already started to break down. There's some worm castings on it. There, that'll take that. Oops, got a couple worms there. Come on, guys, off the bus. Everybody out. This isn't where you want to be. Aren't they something? Okay, yeah, I got them all. Okay, I feel better. I'll check though, for anybody worried that I might have missed anyone. And let me just throw a couple more on top. Our coffee maker died on us over the weekend, and so we had to go back to, instead of a carafe like this, the carafe that takes this coffee filter, which actually I like these. I like the round ones better because when I'm planting things and I'm planting in a pot, I use this. I like the round ones. They just fit right in my pot so much nicer. Okay, so we did that. That's all done. And let me spray just a little bit more. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. My dad worked for West Penn Power in Pennsylvania, and that expression was very popular. Well, now we're cooking with gas. Well, we weren't allowed to say that in our house because gas was considered bad, electric was good. This was in the 50s, you know, and whole house heating was like, that was special. Not everybody had whole house heating. Let's see, do I have anything else here? No, I think that should be about right. I'm not sure if I'm going to maybe take just a little bit of this and put it on top. What do you guys think? There, I think that'll, I just want to cover it up. You can see there's lots of worms in each little handful here. Let me just reach over. Pardon my reach, sorry, as they say. I wanted to, you know, I figure this is eventually going to even out. You can see I've got worms across the back there. And I got worms across the front. And now let me add my bubble wrap back. Doing this backwards, pardon my backwards reach. And I think that'll be it. And now this is almost the middle of March. It's the 13th. So I'm not going to bother this. This is going to stay just where it is. There. And I'm not going to even check on this, I think, for probably at least a couple weeks. And I might just do a little peek in there. But we'll see. We'll see how well this works. Thanks for coming along. Really appreciate it. If you're interested, I always have a playlist for Jack and Jill. They have a friendly competition and see who gets to do their castings the best. So anyway, take care, everybody. Remember, garden what you've got, and come back and see me again real soon, because you know I'll be here. Bye-bye.